I'm Peter Berninger, and your name is?
My name is Marcus Thoman from Klangwerk, the manufacturer of these active loudspeakers.
These speakers in many shows, I've heard them sound superb. You don't have to have an amplifier. It's completely active. You don't have to worry about cabling between your power amplifier and the speaker. It has its power built in for all of the drive elements.
Yes. So it's a two-way active system. So we have a bit special configuration of three mid-woofers, which are organized in kind of a triangle, which is around the tweeter, and that makes a kind of a special coaxial arrangement where we benefit from the side-firing woofers, which are connected together, force cancellation, and the tweeter, which is afterwards electronically treated that it is on the same acoustic level like the three mid-ranges. And the whole amplification comes from a studio monitor manufacturer in Switzerland, in Western Switzerland. It's called Relec, and they sell their own studio monitors under the brand of PSI Audio.
Okay.
And the main feature of this technology is it's completely analog, and it is phase coherent. That means the phase is treated in a way that you get a flat phase response from 200 Hz until 20 kHz. And the second feature is, they call it adaptive output impedance system. That means they developed special amplifiers which are able to compensate the movement of the membrane, or to strengthen the speaker to get the movement which it should. And the benefit from this technology is that the signal transmission is totally accurate, and the speaker itself is able to produce a square wave in a way that after measuring it looks like a square wave. More or less.
Tim was saying that in New York, and
Yes.
I believe it, because I'll tell you, the proof is in the listening, and it's a very clean, coherent sound. It doesn't have a lot of sonic artifacts in it. It's not going to dress up your bad sounding recordings, and it's going to make them sound like the way they should be.
Yes.
And that's really what it's all about.
It's all about. That's the monitor approach. What makes them a little bit different from a typical monitor is that the radiation pattern to the sides is wider. That means the speaker radiates in a way that the frequency response off-axis is also coherent.
It's very good off-axis, in
It's
fact.
very good
Yes, it
off-axis.
seems to throw sound out here
Exactly.
and
here.
out there.
But the thing is that the off-axis sound is lower in level, more or less over quite a wide frequency range. And that allows us, if we move the speakers toward to inwards, that if you move around in front of the speakers, then once you get closer to one of the speakers, you are more off-axis to this speaker, but more on-axis to the other speaker, and this helps to compensate a bit the fact that the other speaker would get louder.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk around the room with them set up that way, and then all the sound all stays about the same.
Exactly,
Yeah,
more or
so
less.
yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
Of course, it's always perfect in the middle, but
That's
it's also
right.
not bad on the sides.
Well, thank you very much for an explanation of the technology. They
Thank
surely
you.
sound wonderful, and it's a really great solution.
Thank you.
Great, thank you too. Let's listen. Here we go.
Sem precisar dizer-te jamais, cuidado. A quem me dera ter-te como lugar plantado num chão verde para eu morar. A quem me dera ter-te, morar-te até morrer-te.
Very natural sounding. Thank you very much.